So again, who are these genocide complicit patriarchal mofos that are promised millions and billions or whatever? Have they received it yet? Have I not made it clear? I'll still be living in squalor. If I got $1 billion today, I need $1 billion tomorrow. Because I mean, it ain't just Pine Ridge. It's all prison war camps. So, but you're going to let that, so you're not going to destroy it, and you're not going to allocate it out to those who will use it responsibly. So, yeah. So I'm speaking, of course I'm speaking for the American Indians, Native Turtle Island. They ain't got to accept me. That's irrelevant. I made it clear, and Turtle Island told me the way of y'all's communication, the cicada told me I don't have to work with anyone that won't stop lying to children about this spinning globe nonsense. Because there hasn't been a single second, a stitch of evidence for it yet. Nothing but CGI. NASA and CGI created the same year. Okay, so why when you go, say, 34,000 gallons of water polluted to produce 1 ton of steel, yet you go to ask, did Tartaria produce steel? Or did Tartaria use steel in their buildings? And you cannot get a straight answer for nothing. It assumes you're like, oh, well, if you don't honor and respect our buildings, you might lose them. You get what I'm saying? The AI has, whatever agenda was there established by reptilian humanoids and custodians is now just taken over by pure artificial intelligence, which is artificial, so it's not intelligent. Do you understand? It's gonna steer you into its way of its modality. Of no consideration. The most obvious question to ask about Tartaria. And you wonder, like, are there 144,000? My deal with 144,000 is, are there 144,000 even? Thing is, if there are 144,000, how many are not genocide complicit? How many of them care about the indigenous cultures whatsoever? Huh? Illusion makes EL doesn't Devin Magi. Devin Magi will squander money on a plane ticket for someone, and according to Aphrodite, ridicule them while on Turtle Island, while the native is erased. Who told you to download entities from the east? Why would Turtle Island, their natives almost race, need anything from the east? Devin Magi. Huh? Of course he don't support anybody. The thing is, like with Aphrodite, I get called schizophrenic, trying to steer you away, hey, you might want to know, you obviously don't know nothing, and as soon as I let go and try to inform you of something, because none of y'all know anything, you really don't. I don't know why y'all assume the word God is tall guys, and it's usually demon, if not always. Dave Wright got established that, and Dave Wright already established that they're not reptilians. We didn't even need, I thought Devin Magic for that. But we appreciate you backing that up. But yeah, David Icke actually let us in on that. Okay, so that's over with. Okay, Anunnaki reptilians, broke in through the dome reptilians. I worship you because we got through your dome. Okay, yeah, that's the whole deal. Just flash. The thing is, when you get too much structure, you get what the rabbis are bragging about. You know what I'm saying? When you get too much structure, you get like, hey, we're mixing your children in with the cow now. You get what I'm saying? Oh, we just do that underground. So that's what y'all forget. Yeah, that's what y'all get about assuming structure means intelligence or advancement of society. Okay? You get too much structure, you have too many areas to hide our children and sacrifice them. Because literally, the rabbi is scoffing at us being tricked into cannibalism while bragging about its vampirism. And no one wants to address that, okay? No one wants to address that for one split second. Okay? You got it? Okay. So stop being so submissive to, oh, I see structure. Structure is a sign, usually, of parasitism. Okay? And that's not that complicated. But again, there's my number again. 34-mile wide sun and 34,000 gallons of water polluted to produce a ton of steel. And how much water gets polluted? None, ever, nowhere, ever, for 1 second. See, maybe because Arcturians are so close to the toxic lands, maybe that's why we can't forget. What can you do with water once it's polluted? Nothing but sanction it off from the rest of the water. Because like what's air? Then water. What do you do? The only thing you can do with that is sanction it off. And how do you sanction off air? It's gonna bleed and mix eventually. That's one reason why I guess we have containers. Can't have a gas without a container. The universe has a container. The Great Dome, all the circle environments have containers. Okay, and they apparently have different compression. As Admiral Boyd, he seems to be apparently the species sell out himself. He went through some bends, some kind of decompression when he entered the lands of Mars. Okay, so there you go. So 34. Okay, you're not getting it. So Arcturians and all this stuff, like the ones that lie about spinning galaxies from a galaxy, Arcturians are the oldest entities in the galaxy. Well, there's no galaxy. It might be those entities in the. But that would make sense. I mean, that's why it feels like so ancient. Yeah, I do have always felt ancient. Yeah, increasingly. So that would be the reason for that. That would make sense. That would coincide. But they got to hide it. But it's going to be admitted or going to be presented in that lie. Now, someone like me ain't going to get no following if I don't present it in the same lie every time. It's not that complicated, okay? Same lie. So 34,000 gallons of water is polluted for 1 ton of steel. How much water gets polluted? None, anywhere, anytime, for any reason, okay? Is that why y'all are so inferior? Because you are. How come nothing here knows that? Is that why I'm so incredibly alone? How come only the indigenous can even conceive of that, but none of them on the internet are talking about how simple it is? It's just that simple, okay? So if Tartaria use steel in their structures, then they are the problem, Claudio Naselli. And we don't care about Enoch if Enoch is Metatron. Metatron is the confinement, is the overlay of this realm. So the thing is, that's why I can't present somebody and just move on. Everyone has an agenda. So Helen Morris, would you please dismiss him as your spokesman? Or has he just stole you? Okay, because Helen Morris, that's what you need to, if the Ancestral Republic is using steel or mining steel, remind them we don't dig for the jade here, okay? In the heart of the universe. Okay, Helen Morris, remind you might that be part of the problem. We it's just that simple. If anything outside of these ice walls is polluting water to produce steel, then that's the error, and they're inviting the parasite, as Devin Alamaji has claimed.